Hello, my name is Anita Jamieson. I work for Dundee Volunteer and Voluntary Action. I am a member of the Community Learning and Development Standards Council, and I've been asked to show you one of the new online tools that people have been using during lockdown and while we're all doing all our work remotely. This is called Padlet, and I use it in training sessions and workshops. I use it as an online version of a flip chart and post-it notes, among a few other things. So, moving swiftly on, the first thing you have to do is to sign up for a Padlet account if you want to make your own Padlet. It's a free-to-use platform, and I hope you can see on your screen now, the first thing we do is, having joined the platform, is to make a Padlet. And then you get a whole load of different styles of Padlet to make. So you can have a wall where people put up post-its. You can have a canvas where you can connect things. There is a huge variety. I'm not going to go through them all because that's we don't really have time today, but play about with it and see how you get them and what you think. Today, I'm going to select the wall. And when you do that, it comes up with a set format. It says, welcome to your beautiful new Padlet, and it gives it a name, which you can promptly change. So we're going to change that to CLD Standards Council Demo. And it says, it always gives one of these little sayings underneath. This one's made with joy, so I think we could just leave that. Then you can add an icon, and this can include your own image. So you could put in your own logo. So I could put in Dundee Volunteer and Voluntary Actions logo. You can paste in a link, you can take a photograph, you can even draw if you're any good at that. I think today we will just go with a nice little happy face. Or you can have no icon, but we'll put that back and we'll put in an icon. Then you use the back arrow. So we've put in our icon and now we're at copy to clipboard. So copy the email address and send it to, I can send this immediately to my colleague who is going to join us on this, and he can then go in and open up the link to the Padlet. And that allows him then to take part in what's coming next, okay? Meantime, while Jimmy's doing that, we can have a look at the different wallpapers we can use. You can have solid colours, or you could have gradient colours. So you can see you get to choose all these different things. You can have textures and patterns. We could go with a brick wall, we could go with leaves, we could have the blueprint corkboard. There are dozens of them. You could even put in a picture. You could have the sweeties. Oh, there's one for Christmas. Bit early for that though. Various different ones that we can have. I think today I'm going to choose the corkboard. Having done that, we can go to, you can change this color scheme. It can be black on white or it can be white on black. Change the font size. You can make sure that you can have your author's name on top of every post. Do you want new posts first or last? It depends on what you're doing. Do you want people to be able to comment on posts? I think that's quite a nice thing to do. What about a reaction? Do you want people to like posts? They could vote on them, thumbs up, thumbs down, give them 5 stars, that kind of thing. And you can require approval. So sometimes you can send out, I have often done this actually, at the end of a workshop, I have sent out the Padlet and allowed people to continue to comment on it, but also to share it with their colleagues, so that if they weren't able to do the workshop themselves, they could still be involved. You might want to require approval if you were going to do that. We don't need that for today. And of course, the final one is filter profanity. Sadly, that is deemed to be necessary these days, unfortunately. Sharing the Padlet can be done in a variety of ways, but I want to show you this in particular so that you can see how to change privacy and the importance of it. First of all, you can keep it completely private. You can put a password with it. All depends on what you're actually using your Padlet for. Or you can keep it hidden from the public, but you could, but I can choose to share it with someone, and you should be able to access it, which is what I've done with my colleague Jimmy. Or you can let anybody see it, but the visitor permission down here is quite important, because this is what allows people to be able to participate. So you can either go read only, or you can go can write. So they can view and add posts, but they can't edit and approve other people's posts, because maybe that's something that you would want to do yourself. Can edit, that would be perhaps if you're going to work with a colleague, so you would do that particular one there. In this occasion, I've gone for just can write. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you do is you put up a box. Now I'm going to put this as a question. Okay, Jimmy, what is your weather like? So Jimmy is now going to respond and write completely independently of my view of it. He's going to write what his weather is like, and it should just appear on the Padlet. And the same would be true if there were 3 or 4 people writing an answer to that question. So there we go. I click on the update and up it comes. It's a beautiful sunny day with perfect blue skies and lots of heat in the sun. I know, and we're stuck inside doing this recording. How sad. So I can now write something else. So question 2. What was the weather like yesterday? And I can just update the Padlet, and there it is. Oh, it was a foul day of biblical rainstorms and cold too. I quite agree, Jimmy. I had to put my heating on yesterday. And what is today's date? The 6th of August. Shocking. Anyway, I hope you get a bit of a flavour of what this tool can do. If you're interested, I can certainly help you with more ways of using it, but actually the best way to learn is to sign up for it and have a play about. Good luck. I hope you get something out of this. Thank you.